Now we're going to do the part where the dog runs around the racetrack and we can control the direction of the dog by pressing left and right arrow keys. So now I already have my sprite here. I'm going to make it smaller so that it fit into the racetrack. The smaller the dog is, the easier it is to control it on the racetrack. Okay, so this is about the right size. Like we did before, we say when green flag is clicked, we'll have the dog move by a certain number of steps. And because we want the dog to move continuously while we play the game, we add a forever loop here. So let's give it a try. Okay, now the dog is moving, but it's moving a bit too fast. So I'm adjusting this and make it one step. So next thing we're going to do is to control the direction of the dog with the left and right arrow key. So we say if the right arrow key is pressed. Now the next part is important. The way we're going to control the direction of the dog is by turning it by a small number of degrees. So in this particular case, if the right arrow key is pressed, we're going to turn it to the right by about 15 degrees. Let's give it a try. Now if I turn, press right key, the dog is turning to the right. And similarly, I can add the control for the other direction. So if the left arrow key is pressed, we're going to turn it to the other direction, which is left, by about 15 degrees. So now let's give it another try. Okay, so if I press right, it turns right, and press left, it turns left. Now the dog doesn't quite look like it's running, it's more like a sliding across the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a next costume to make it look like it's running across the screen. All right, so that's our running dog, where we control its direction by pressing left and right arrow key.